Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to be tackling LeetCode problem number 133 called as clone graph. This is a medium problem on LeetCode. If you're new here, then I am Radhika and this is my YouTube channel DataZard. I post a solution of a LeetCode problem every Wednesday, so if you haven't subscribed already then please do consider subscribing. And now without further ado, let's get started. So the problem states that given a reference of a node in a connected undirected graph. So first we need to understand what a connected undirected graph is. So suppose that we have some nodes in the graph 1, 2, 3 and 4. These nodes, they will all be connected to one another. So 1 will be connected to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and 4 to 1. So this is a connected undirected graph. And what does undirected mean? We can grow from 1 to 2 as well as from 2 to 1. So these relationships, they are double-sided relationships. So we are given this type of graph and we need to return a deep copy or a clone of this graph. Now we are given that each node in the graph contains a value which is of type int and a list of nodes which is a list of its neighbors. Let us try to understand what this is saying. So there is this example which is already given in LeetCode. So we are given this kind of graph 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the original graph. And what they are asking us is to make a copy like this. So they have the exact same nodes 1, 2, 3, 4 and exact same relationships. Now, why this is not a right example? Because we can't return the same graph. This is the same graph that is being returned. We just can't return the same node that is being passed. That's why this is not the right solution. Why this is not the right solution? Because if you see here in our original graph, 1 is connected to 2 and 4, but here 1 is connected to 3 and 4. So this is not our original graph. This is not the deep copy. So the only deep copy is this one because we have cloned all of these nodes and we have then added these edges, and these edges, they match with what is present in the actual original graph. So that's why this is the correct graph and this is what we need to return. So we have to return this first node wherever we start. It doesn't matter where we start. Now let us try to understand how this can be done. Now the simplest way to think about this problem is, imagine that this full thing is a particular city and we have to make a replica of this city. These nodes, they are houses in that city and these edges are the roads which connect to each of these houses. So we have to make a replica city like this. So what do we do here is, we first start with one of the houses because we have to start somewhere. So we say that we are first going to make this house. So I'm going to make house in the blue color. So I am making this house and it's done. Now when we make this house, we have to keep a to-do list, which is like the houses that we have to visit to understand if we have finished all its neighbors and we have made all of these roads for that house. So in that to-do list, firstly I have 1 because I'm visiting 1. Now I'm visiting this, so I'm just crossing that out and I have created that. When I have created that, I'm also going to refer so that I know which houses I have already cloned. So we know that I have already cloned 1 with this one. And I'm going to call this a observe. So if something in this is observed, if we have already cloned it, we will have a relationship over here so that we don't create multiple copies of the same house. Now we have visited 1. So now next is we will find out its neighbors. So we know that neighbor for 1 is 2. So I'm going to create 2 over here, and because I have cloned this 2, I'm going to also write it over here. So I'm calling this as 2 over here. Now because I have this 2 now and I have not visited it, so I will add it to my to-do list. And because I know this is a neighbor now, so I will just add a relationship from 1 to 2. Similarly, I know that 4 is also a neighbor of 1. So I'm going to clone 4 and I'm going to add it in this observed list as well so that I know that I have already created a 4. And I don't accidentally duplicate it later on. And now I will also add 4 to my to-do list because now I will also have to visit 4 to see what are the roads and other houses connected to it. And now because I have this relationship identified from 1 to 4, so I'm adding this edge over here. Next, we have already visited 1, its neighbors, its edges, so I've crossed it already. Now let us try to go for the second one. So I'm crossing this now, and I will now find all the neighbors of 2 and then build the roads as well for 2. So from 2, we see first in our original graph, we have 1 as its neighbor. Do we have 1? Yes, we have, because we already have this in the observed list and we can see it over here as well. So we don't have to create this house in the new city. Do we have this edge which is going from 2 to 1? We don't. The edge is going from 1 to 2. This time we are evaluating from 2 to 1. So I will add this edge. So we have completed this. Now, we don't have to add anything to the to-do list because there are no new neighbors found here. The second neighbor for 2 is coming as 3. So do we have 3 here in the observed mapping? No, we don't. So here I'm going to create a new node. Because I have created a new node, I'm going to add it over here as well so that I know 3 is mapped to this 3. Now again, I will form the edge. So I will form the edge from 2 to 3. And because 3 is a new node, I will also add it to my to-do list because I have to visit now 3 as well separately to see its neighbors and the edges coming out of those neighbors. So we have now completed 2. Now let's move to the 4. So I'm crossing 4 in the to-do list, and from 4 in the original graph we have 1 as the neighbor. We already have 1 in this observed list because we have already cloned 1 here. So we don't have to create a neighbor, but we have to create the relationship. So from 4 to 1, I'm going to add an edge like this over here. Then the next neighbor for 4 is 3. Do we have 3 over here in the cloned city? Yes, we do. So we don't have to create this 3 again because we already have it. So all we need to do is get a relationship from 4 to 3. So get an edge from 4 to 3. We have visited all the neighbors and we have created all the edges. So 4 is done. Then we arrive at 3. For 3, again we check who are its neighbors. So 2 is the first neighbor. Do we have 2 over here? Yes, we already have 2 in our clone city. So we don't have to create 2 again, but we have to create the edge going from 3 to 2. So that's what I'm going to do over here. And then the second neighbor for 3 is 4. We already have 4 over here, so we don't have to create it. We only have to go from 3 to 4. That's the edge that we have to create. We have visited all the nodes that were there in our to-do list. So we have completed visiting all the nodes from here, and this is our final graph. And this is the clone version. All the relationships that exist over here are existing here. All the nodes that were existing here are also existing in this new city. So this is the simplest way, and if you have guessed it already, then I have used breadth first search algorithm over here. So if I have to summarize it, then what I will say is start with the node. You can take any node. Go to the neighbors of the above node. If that neighbor is already cloned, then we just have to add the edge from this node to the neighbor. But if this is a new neighbor, then we have to clone that neighbor. We have to add the edge to the neighbor and also add this neighbor to the to-do list so that we can visit this neighbor later on. Till when do we need to keep doing this? We need to keep doing this till our to-do list is empty. That's what exactly we have done over here. We first started with 1. We found that 2 is its neighbor. So we created first cloned 2. Then we added the edge and added 2 to the to-do list. Then we saw 4 as its neighbor. So we created 4 in the new area. Then we added the edge and we added it to the to-do list. And then we kept going on from one node to the other in this to-do list till we had exhausted all the items in the to-do list. I'm going to implement same thing in the code, and then I'll do a dry run of the code to explain how that is exactly working. So let's do that quickly. Now to write the Python code for this, we are given a class which is called as node, and each node stores a value that is given by self.value, and each node has its neighbors defined by this neighbors, and it is in the form of a list. If a node does not have any neighbors, then it is an empty list. Otherwise, that list would contain its neighbors. Now, the first thing that we need to do is, if there is an empty graph, then we just have to return none. So I'm going to code this as, if not node, then we just return none. Otherwise, we have to do breadth first search. So for doing this, we first have to clone the node, and whatever node we have cloned, we have to map it with our old node so that we know how to reference it. So for this, I'm using an observed variable, and this observed will be type of dictionary. It will take note of the current graph that we have as the key, and its value would be the new node. So we will clone it. So I'm going to clone it using the node class that we have over here, and we just need to pass node.value to it to create that node. Now I'm going to create a queue for storing the nodes that we have to visit next. So to do that, I'm going to use collections library, and from that I'm going to import deck. So I'm going to create this to-do list that we were referencing in the example earlier. So this is to-do list, and that will be equal to type deck, and this will be storing the list of nodes that we have to visit. Now we have to run this breadth first search till we have nodes in this to-do list. So I'm going to say while to-do list, while there are elements in the to-do list, we have to decide what is the current node that we are visiting. Current node would be the node which is on the left of the to-do list. So we will say to-do list dot pop left. So we are popping it out of the list, and we are using that as the current node. So this will store the leftmost item which is present in the to-do list. That's what we are traversing, and we have to find its neighbors and edges and create them in our cloned graph. So we just have got our node that we are traversing in the original graph. Now we have to find its neighbors. So the neighbors of this current node are defined by current node dot neighbors. So to access each one of them, because there could be a list of neighbors, we say for neighbor in current node dot neighbors. So for each neighbor, we first have to check if this neighbor is already existing in observed or not. That is, if we have cloned this already or not. So we are going to check if nay not in observed. If it is not in observed, which means we have to add it and clone it. So we say observed. So observed of nay, because we have to duplicate this neighbor. So to do that, we're going to pass whatever is the nay.val so that we create a clone of this in our clone section or clone graph. Now that we have created this, we have the clone of the neighbor. We now have to add this clone to our to-do list as well so that we can visit it later on. So to do this, I will say to-do list dot append, and then we're going to add this neighbor. So here I'm adding the original neighbor. And now it doesn't matter if the neighbor of the current node was in the observed or not, we still have to add the neighbor to the clone version of it. So to do that, now we have to add the neighbors to this cloned current node. So first I'm going to access the cloned current node, and to do that we are going to say observed of the current node, because observed of current node will point to the cloned node. For this I'm going to say its neighbors would be equal to, so we have to do append on this, and neighbors would be equal to observed. We have to add the cloned neighbor as neighbor, so observed of nay, because to the cloned node we have to add the cloned neighbor. This will make more sense when I'm going to do the dry run. And now once all of this is completed, we just return observed of the node. Now once this is done, let me just submit this. And now you can see that the solution gets accepted. And now let's quickly do a dry run to understand what this observed of nay, what is this observed current node. If it doesn't make sense to you, then it will make more sense when I'm doing the dry run. So watch the video till the end. So I've copied the solution over here, and now this is the graph that we are exploring, and we have to make a deep copy of it. I'm going to make the deep copy in blue color. Now let us start. So the first thing is we have to first get the observed variable. So observed variable is the current node. I'm starting from 1, and then we have to create its clone, because this is how we create the clone. Node is already a class that is given to us in the challenge. So I'm going to make this observed, and this will be equal to our current node, which is 1 because this is where I'm starting, and our new node. So our new node is 1 because this is what I'm creating. So I've cloned this one over here in blue. Now the second thing to do is we have to add this to to-do list because we have created this new node now. So I'm calling this to-do list here, and I'm going to add this green, the original node over here. So this node represents the original node. That's why I've represented this with green here. Now we enter the loop while to-do list. Yes, we have an item in the to-do list. Current node. So let me just write it over here. Our current node is to-do list pop left. We just have one item. So our current node will be equal to green 1, which means 1 from the original graph. For neighbors in current node dot neighbors. So now if you look at current node dot neighbors, so current node dot neighbors would be equal to neighbors of 1. Neighbors of 1 is 2 and 4. It will be a list, right? So 2, 4. So first we have nay is equal to 2. So this nay is equal to 2 because we are picking up the first one from here. If nay not in observed, is nay in observed? No, it is not. We don't have 2 over here. So we have to have observed nay, which means we have to add it in the observed variable. So I'll create 2. That will be equal to the cloned 2. So I have 2 over here just from this line. Now we have to add it to to-do list as well. We have to append it here. So we have already popped 1 from here, from the to-do list. So I'm going to add 2. We are adding the original graph node here, not the clone graph node. We have finished processing this. Now the next thing is observed of current node. So let's check this out here. What is observed of current node? What is the current node? Current node is 1. If you look here, what is observed of 1? It is this one. So this evaluates to 1. Now we have to do dot neighbors. So 1 dot neighbors, which means we are saying neighbors of this cloned one, this blue one. So we are appending the neighbors list. So what we are doing, we are appending here observed of 2 because nay is 2. So what is observed of 2? Observed of 2 is this 2. So we are doing 1 dot neighbors is 2. So we are saying the cloned one has its neighbor as 2. So which means we are creating this edge, which is going from 1 to 2. So we have done here till here. Now we go for the loop again because we have just evaluated 2 from here. We have to evaluate 4 as well. So now our nay becomes 4. So I'm adding 4 over here. Now again, let me just remove this again. And now if nay not in observed, is nay in observed? Do you see 4 in observed? No, we don't, because we don't have a clone of 4 over here, which means we have to add it. So to add it, we say 4 and we create a clone of 4. So we have to create 4 over here. Now the next is we have to add 4 to the to-do list. So we add 4 over here. Now remember, these are from the original graph. These are not the cloned graph, because we will be traversing the original graph to know the neighbors and the edges. We can't go to the cloned graph. That's why in to-do list, we are adding the original nodes. That's why I'm showing them by green color. Now this is done. Now we have observed of current node. So I'm just going to change here. So observed of current node now is 1. So observed of 1 will be this blue one because it references this blue one over here. Observed of 1 is this one. 1 dot neighbors. So we are saying for this cloned one, add a neighbor and the neighbor should be observed of nay. So nay currently is 4. That's what we are evaluating from here. So this will evaluate to 4 over here because observed of 4 is this blue 4, which means this clone node. So we are saying these two are connected like this. Now this loop is done. So we are coming out of this loop and then now we are again checking while to-do list. Yes, there are 2 items in this to-do list. So I'm going to again go into the current node section. So let's reevaluate these. So now our current node would be equal to to-do list.pop left. So we are popping 2 from here. So the current node becomes 2. Now current node dot neighbors, which means 2 dot neighbors. So neighbors of 2 are 3 and 1. So I'm going to say 1 and 3. So we're going to run the for loop for 1 and 3. So firstly, nay is equal to 1. When nay is equal to 1, we go and check this condition. If nay not in observed, is 1 in observed? Yes, it is. So which means we don't have to run these two. So we don't have to evaluate these two conditions now. And we jump directly to this part. So now here, the current node that we are evaluating is 2. So observed of 2. Observed of 2 is this blue 2, which means the clone node. We are getting the clone node from here. So we are saying 2 dot neighbors. So neighbors of this cloned 2. And we have to add observed of nay. So nay currently is 1. So what is observed of 1? Observed of 1 is this blue 1 because the clone node. It gives us the clone node. So we are saying from this 2, we have to go to 1. So we are creating this edge which is going from 2 to 1. Earlier we had created it from 1 to 2. Now we have evaluated this. Now the turn is for 3. So nay is equal to 3 for the for loop. Now again we check this condition. If nay not in observed, is nay in observed? No, we don't have 3 in observed. So we have to add it. So which means we have to clone node number 3. So I'm saying 3 goes to 3 and I create a 3 over here. When I do that, I have to add it to the to-do list as well from here. So I'm going to add it over here. We add the original node here. Now we are evaluating this condition. Observed of current node. Current node is 2. Observed of 2 is this blue 2, which means this clone node 2. Dot neighbor. So we are saying neighbor of 2 is observed of nay. What is nay over here? Nay is 3. So observed of 3, which is equal to this clone node 3. So we are saying there is an edge that is coming from 2 to 3. This is what we have created. Now we have completed this for loop because there were just 2 values here. Now again, we go to the while loop. Now, while to-do list, yes, there is another element in to-do list, which is 4. So we say current node is equal to to-do list.pop left. So which means current node will be equal to 4. When current node is 4, current node not neighbors, which is 4 dot neighbors, will be equal to 1 and 3 because these are its neighbors. So 1 and 3. Now we will start the for loop for neighbors. So we will have first 1 as neighbor and then we check this condition. If nay not in observed. So we see nay, which is 1, is in observed, which means we don't have to run these 2 conditions in the for loop and we jump straight to observed of current node. So observed of current node, our current node is here as 4. So observed of 4 will be equal to this blue 4, which is the clone node. We are able to get the blue node. Now 4 dot neighbors, neighbors of this 4 will be equal to observed of nay. So nay is equal to observed of 1. So observed of this green 1 will be equal to this blue 1. So this is equal to 1 and we are saying there's an edge that is going from 4 to 1. So we have evaluated this one. Now we have to run this for loop for neighbor 3. So I'll update nay is equal to 3. Now here we again check if nay is in observed. Yes, it is in observed. In this case, we don't have to run these 2 conditions and we can directly jump over here. So observed of current node. So observed of current node is 4. So observed of 4 is this 4, which is the clone node. And we are adding neighbors to it and the neighbor would be equal to 3. because nay is 3 over here. So observed of 3 will be equal to this blue 3. So we are saying the neighbor for this 4 is this 3 and we are adding an edge over there. We have evaluated both of these neighbors for 4, so it's done. Now again we go to this while loop, while to-do list. Yes, there is one more item left here. So we have 3, so we jump to this line. Current node will be equal to to-do list dot pop left. There is just one item, so we are popping 3 and our current node becomes 3. So I'm adding 3 over here. And now we have to evaluate current node dot neighbors. So 3 dot neighbors. So neighbor of 3 is 2 and 4. So I write 2 and 4 over here. Now first we are evaluating 2. So nay is equal to 2. We check for this condition. Is 2 in this observed? Yes, it is. Which means we don't have to run these two conditions. We directly jump to this observed of current node. So observed of 3 this time because current node is 3. So observed of 3 will be equal to this blue 3, which means this blue cloned 3. So 3 dot neighbors, we are saying 3 dot neighbors will be equal to observed of nay. Nay is 2 this time. So observed of this green 2 will be equal to this blue 2, which means this node. So we are saying there is an edge that is going from 3 to 2. So we have evaluated this. Now last loop will be for nay is equal to 4. So we have 4 over here. When we have 4 over here, then again we check if we have 4 in observed. Yes, we have 4 in observed. So we don't have to run for these two conditions. So again, lastly we do observed of 3, which is the current node, is equal to 3. 3 dot neighbors, we are saying neighbors for this 3 is observed of nay. Nay this time is equal to 4. So observed of green 4 will be equal to blue 4. So we are saying there is an edge that is going from 3 to 4. And this is how the full code is running. Please let me know if you've liked the video in the comments below, or if you have any questions, then please put them in the comments and I would be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.